it's Louise Schofield. I'm now joined with Luna Blue. How are you guys? How's it going?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Good.
Yeah, man, we're good. Having a great time.
It's good to see you in all your different locations as well. You're all over the place. Lockdown special.
Yeah.
Lockdown goals.
One of us en route to Cornwall, one of us in Devon, and me and Ryan are in.
Oh, I'm in Bournemouth.
Ah,
I'm in Hove this week.
Oh,
I'm in
shit.
Bournemouth.
look at that. All over the place. That's good. How's
All over
lockdown
the
been
place.
treating you guys? How's it been?
It's been all right. It's been all right. I feel like for us especially, it's gotten busier, which is weird because most people have had nothing to do, but we just, I don't know. It's just been mental.
Yeah.
We've got a gig coming up as well, and I don't know if I can remember how to play a gig. Quite worried.
Yeah, I'm so used to playing in my room that I don't know what it's gonna be like playing in front of people again.
Yeah, what?
Maybe if we just get Zoom open in front of us.
Yeah.
Playing.
Have it playing back, so some kind of like Inception stuff, and you'll probably get into it and you'll be all right. That's so exciting though. Where's this gig? Where are you playing?
Hove Lawns.
Oh,
It's
cool.
something like Hove Lawns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Is it a socially distanced gig?
Yeah, it is like an outside thing. So
Yeah.
outside Brighton. When is it? The 22nd, isn't it?
Oh, it's
Yes,
exciting.
it's 22nd.
Yes,
Oh, God,
live
back into
show.
practicing bass then.
Get back into it. Well, Nick, I heard that you're now a qualified scuba diver.
Yeah, that's very fun. Yeah, I love it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. it's
Where's your
good fun.
wetsuit, Nick?
Huh?
Where's your wetsuit?
A wetsuit is. Oh, am I? Oh,
Go on, let's have a look.
You're gonna put it
Let's
on.
have a look. Superhero.
Want to see me wearing it? We've got a brilliant cover, an acoustic cover of
Love that.
Away with You. We've got a brilliant cover of Away with You, just acoustic, me and Tom, and I'm wearing that in the video. So if you want to see that,
One to
it's
check
on.
out.
Is it on YouTube or is it on Facebook or Instagram or something like that? I think it's on Instagram TV.
I mean, that's good. I mean, the good thing about scuba diving, though, that's the best place to like self-isolate, because if you're with the squids in the sea, you're all right. And Seb, you've raised over £1,300 for Save Our Venues by drumming Nirvana for 24 hours. That's incredible. How was that process for you? How was it? Which album did you do?
It's ruined Nevermind for me forevermore.
Forever.
As soon as I hear any of those tracks, it's like PTSD, and I just
Never again.
yeah, it was fun for about an hour.
And then your arms just must have been like, oh my gosh.
by the last sort of 2 hours, like, so I was doing it here in my folks' house, and like I'd come out to like between playing the album through, I'd come out to get my glass of water or whatever.
Yeah.
It just wasn't making any sense. Like my brain was mush.
Where am I?
Yeah, literally.
I was talking to Tom though halfway through you were doing it. Me and Tom were like, "It's pretty solid. It still sounds pretty tight." So.
Good performance.
It did.
Yeah.
The last one, I remember just playing through and like dropping sticks, just completely playing the wrong thing, just no idea, just flailing at the kid.
Did you like feel like Popeye when you came out? Were you just like, oh?
Literally, my right leg for the kick pedal was like.
It's a huge leg.
Literally.
Oh, it's amazing. You raised so much for such a great cause there. That's fantastic. I mean, at the moment, it's so important to raise money for these venues. So kudos to you. Like, that is incredible. And you've been releasing some great singles this year. You've got Look at Me and Away with You. And I love Away with You. Like, I played that on my podcast a couple of weeks ago, and I'm such a fan. But I'm loving the artwork you're bringing out with them as well. Who designed the artworks? It's so summery. I love it.
A girl called Daisy Ness.
Yeah.
There we go.
I think she does some artwork for Scruff of the Neck as well. She did something for one of their festivals, I think, before. But yeah, and she does awesome work. So we're really thankful to be working with her. Great.
Yeah, because these tunes are sounding so big, and they've got that kind of euphoric feel to them that I really like. It's got that really nice feeling to it, and it's quite like summery, and it's got those big vibes. But I know some of the lyrics, they delve into something a little bit deeper. I mean, like with Away with You, I felt like it was a bit of an escapism kind of vibe coming out of it. And we do all want to sail away with the Tequila Sunrise right now. That would be fantastic. That would be really nice. So how is it kind of creating these tracks? Is it quite fun in the studio when you're making them? Because they've got so many layers to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we actually wrote that record about 4 days before we were meant to be in the studio. It was a massive rush to get that song done.
Oh my
I
gosh.
remember us, yeah, we all come around my house, which is where we normally we piece together all of the demos before we go into the studio.
Yeah.
And we were just like, shit, boys, like we need to get this song ready. We're in the studio in a few days. And I think the kind of energy and the excitement and like the anxiety kind of like fueled that track a little bit.
Mm.
Which was
I think
good.
it was like a disco track beforehand, wasn't it? It was like full disco. There's definitely changed
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But I can imagine at your live shows, there's a lot of grooving and a lot of dancing going down. Is that right?
Definitely.
Hopefully.
We always hope so.
Yeah.
Lots of inflatables.
Yes, that's what we need.
There's a lot of on-stage interaction with the audience as well, which I think helps get audience involved in a way. Like in the bridge of "Look at Me," Tom is always just does this thing where he's like, "Everyone get down," and when it kicks into the last chorus, everyone jumps up, and it's just madness.
That's what you want at a gig. That's what you want, and people grooving away. I mean, maybe you should make up a dance move and maybe get it going out. Who knows?
Someone suggested that on our socials the other day. Let's hear that.
The people have spoken, guys. The people have spoken.
We now need a dance
We
move.
now need that.
Oh, doing the in-betweeners dance, just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it for that. But I love the video for Away With You as well. Was that filmed all on lockdown? Was that a lockdown video?
Just before.
It was
Just
just
before.
right before it, wasn't
agree,
it?
wasn't it?
It was like a couple of weeks before lockdown hit, I think. We got
Yeah.
it
So,
done. It was in our house, mine and Nick's house, that we shared with a couple of other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see what the
It's
flatmates
not a big house, and there was like, how many people was it? It was like 30 odd people.
I'd say about 30 in a very,
So
very
all the
small
extras,
kitchen.
everything, all the film crew, all the lights, everything's crammed in.
That's crazy. Because it looked like quite a messy shoot. Because I love the egg bit, but it looked like it wasn't nice for you guys to film that bit. It looked kind of.
That was disgusting. We had to put raw egg in our mouth.
Oh,
and then
no!
sting that part. That was disgusting.
Yeah.
If you
Oh,
look at the
it's
behind the scenes,
Yeah,
of
Tom
that-
didn't do it. Tom got away with it.
Oh no!
Tom did get in the bath in slime, so
You
Oh,
did.
that's-
You did.
It's not the first video we've had Nick in the bath either. I think we need to stop
No.
doing it.
It's a theme. It's a theme. But it's nice because I love all your videos. Like for Tropical as well. They're all very colourful. They're all very, bouncy and nice and fun. And I really, really like that. Do you have like an idea of how you want your music videos to look when they first come out, or do you play around with it when the song's done?
We're quite lucky because we've got a team called which is Cameron Perry's team, and he's always got just like kind of wacky, trancey ideas which he always put forward. So I normally give him the lyrics. And he's normally like, "Cool, let's take these serious kind of lyrics and let's like add this fun element to it."
Yeah.
Which is really nice. We have spoken about trying to do a serious music video, like like kind of like deadpan, like walking down the street, like or something. Whether that actually happens, I don't know, but no, it's cool.
I don't think any of us are serious enough to do that.
no.
No, I don't.
That's-
You look at Nick's face and you can't help but laugh.
Leaving the goo behind for the next one, maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
I'm sure I'll end up in the bath in some way.
It's
don't know.
tradition now. It's tradition. You've got to do it. So what was it like putting together the orchestral video? Because that's amazing. You had a 27-piece orchestra for an Away With You video. That was incredible to watch because I was just watching them all on there, and everyone had their own like intricate bit. It looked like a lot to put together, but it turned out fantastic.
Thank you. It was yeah. It took about a month and a half to do all the writing out the orchestral part and then getting all the musicians to send me video of them.
Yeah.
But I stayed up all night to do the video, to do the actual video editing. But so it was intense, but it was good. We were very happy with the end result. I hope, anyway. I certainly had a good time doing it anyway. So
Something we've done a few times before as well, but not over Zoom. But Nick's really good at scoring out parts for a full orchestra to back our music. We've played a few times before. We played like a 30-piece orchestra back at university a couple of times and things like that. So.
yeah, it's just one of those things when you've got unorthodox skills. Because like my dad's a music teacher. I took music A level. I did some of the modules that we did at uni was arranging for orchestra and stuff like that. So it's just using those skills to do something unorthodox that maybe other bands aren't doing. So yeah, that's kind of where it came from.
I think that's what layers your music, and that's what makes it sound so big, though, because it's super hooky and it gets stuck in your head, and that's what I love about it. You listen to it once and you know the words, and you'll be singing it and you'll be dancing, and that's That's a good tune. So good for you guys. But Dance With Your Heart, that's your next single coming out very, very soon, which is really exciting. And I think it's going to flow really nicely from these other ones as well. But you've been working with Matthew Parisi on these singles. And has he been a producer that you've been working with across most of your singles?
Since Tropical.
Really? Amazing. How was it working with him?
He's
also
he's an Italian legend. Yeah, he's good.
Yeah,
He's because he you know, he does what a producer should do. He's like basically the fifth member of the band. So we layer stuff when we're writing demos, and we put stuff together and write all the instrumental parts. And then we come to Matt, and he just adds all those little extra bits and pieces. He goes, oh, we can just put in like a little harmony here.
Yeah.
He just takes it to that next level. So yeah.
I think it's good that you find a producer that you love as well, because if you can carry on working with the same producer, I think that's fantastic, because it keeps your sound in a nice realm then, doesn't it? And you're just going to grow it even bigger, but it's got that Lunar Blue vibe to it. That's what you want. Signature vibe. That in there. But I was having a look at your playlist as well you've made for that as well. Some of your kind of inspirations for that track. You had a bit of Bowie in there, a bit of Falls, a bit of Seagirls, a bit of Mark Ronson. So are these the collective artists you're listening to throughout? Because I mean, Let's Dance, I mean, that's just perfect, isn't it?
Oh,
yeah, literally.
nice.
And I'm pretty sure that's where most of the lyrics came from as well. I was like, how do we write like a fun, upbeat tune? Like, let's just say the word dance on repeat throughout the chorus. And people have got to love it, right?
It makes people dance. You're telling them what to do right there.
But I think that's Ryan's suggestion, actually. I think you were the one being like, let's listen to this Bowie tune.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, I think that was definitely the period I was absolutely obsessed with that Bowie tune. But how can you not love that David Bowie song?
It's
just
incredible.
like one of the greatest dance songs of all time, in my opinion.
You've got some live shows coming up next year, which sound amazing. You've got a headline show in Brighton Comedia, which I think is going to be very, very good. Is that a home show is quite a big one for you guys? Do you get quite a good crowd coming down for those?
Yeah, we in 2018 we kind of did the thing where we just gigged as much in Brighton as possible, and it got to the point where we're just oversaturating ourselves by doing like 2, maybe sometimes even 3 gigs a week in the same town. And like, if someone's seen you like on a Friday night, they're not going to come see the Saturday night straight after, are they? Yeah. So we made that kind of mistake back in 2018. So we just kind of do gigs in Brighton every 3, maybe even 4 or 5 months, just 1 gig, so that we get everyone just piling into those gigs. So yeah, we do get quite a good turnout for our Brighton gigs now, which is nice.
We like it to be a big party. Mm-hmm. Every time we play our hometown, get everyone in, just have an awesome time. So.
Yeah, you danced a bit last time on stage. Your birthday.
What a way.
That was cool.
That was good. Good gig.
I think that's nice though. I think you learn that as you grow as a band, don't you? Kind of how to like structure your gigs and kind of get to different places. But I think that's nice that you leave Brighton as like one on its own, a few months down the line, because then you can come back and it will be one big party because people are just ready and waiting for it, and you give them what they want. So that's really good. And you've got Amp Fest next year as well with McFly, haven't you?
That is exciting.
How exciting is that?
That's amazing.
Yeah, we're all pretty pumped up for that one. So
yeah, that's gonna be the biggest gig we'll have yet. So see you there.
That's gonna. Well, you're gonna warm up the crowd fantastically for that, because I think everyone's gonna be so pumped. It's gonna be a mint gig, and you get to see McFly and sing those classics, so it's a win-win.
I know, right? And they've got a new album out as well this year, so that'll be exciting to see what's happening.
Yeah, too nice. Well, you've raised some fantastic funds for Save Our Venues, which I mean, I'm sure they're so appreciative of, because that's incredible. So, guys, and all your singles are sounding fantastic. So, thank you so much for chatting to me today, and I'm so excited for people to hear Dance for Your Heart, because it's a brilliant tune.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much for having us.
You're welcome. Thank you.